Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Farming to Hyperion. Now, in today's episode, you're not going to believe this, but we are going to be farming to a Hyperion. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel and haven't seen a video like this before, pretty much I can only use farming money-making methods to unlock a Hyperion. So yeah, the first thing I need to do on this brand new profile is unlock the garden, and I've gone ahead and already done that for you guys because it is very, very boring to do the first 5 levels. That's not what you came here to see. It was really just a little bit of everything, just kind of gaining skill XP where I could, a bit of museum, a bit of farming, a bit of mining, just unlocking the general things. But pretty much, I've set up this tiny little farm here. I've done the, beginner steps to unlocking the garden, and we're currently level 5.5, and pretty much there's a few things I want to do right now. First of all, I want to begin farming here, obviously, because obviously that's how you make the money, and my goal right now is to get my garden level up to a high enough level where I can start doing mushroom farming, and the reason for that is mushrooms give the most XP, and my goal here is to gain a very high farming level because it gives a very large amount of farming fortune, and if I want to make the most amount of money, then what I'm going to have to do is get the most farming fortune. After that, we might look into doing a little bit of pest farming, because there is a new kind of meta which has emerged recently, which is pest farming, and it can make way more money than normally farming, and really it's a lot more fun as well, so we'll definitely get into it. Okay, so my first visitor over here is going to be the vinyl collector, because he spawned in during the last mayor, which was Finnegan. He's not mayor anymore, which is kind of a shame because he gave a lot of money and I definitely missed out. I probably should have taken advantage of that mayor a little bit more and prepared earlier, but I'm not very good at that. You're going to learn this over the course of a few series, that I do miss out on opportunities like this a lot because of my poor time management, but don't worry about it, because, that just means more slave labor for me. So pretty much, jumping into the farms, we are going to be unlocking the garden milestones for carrots, because pretty much the only two I have unlocked right now are carrots and wheat, and I would much rather do carrots than wheat, so yeah. I don't even have auto pickup unlocked yet, so let me work towards getting farming level 6 and work towards making enough money to trade with the visitor, the vinyl collector. I'm gonna need about 50,000 coins to be able to fulfill his trade. So yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a ton of Skyblock XP. There are so many things you can do in the garden, so this is only gonna take me probably like 1 or 2 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip ahead, show you guys that, and hopefully by then I'll have about 50,000 coins, so I can trade with the visitor and make around about an extra like 500,000 coins. And from there we can begin working on unlocking some things I want to do, like buying farmer boots and just that variety of things. So yeah, as you can see, we've unlocked auto pickup, which is great. I mean, this just makes your life way easier. It's pretty much the old telekinesis if you guys are just coming back to Skyblock. So yeah, very, very simple. And then if I just farm up these last little bits, once I hit the next garden level, I should be able to have enough money from leveling up that I should be able to hopefully get the 50,000 coins required to buy a fly vinyl from the auction house. So yeah, really quickly, just going to come over here. We can go to the hub now, and hopefully if I just sell a few things to the NPC here, just a few carrots and whatever, just random stuff I got in my inventory, some coal, just, whatever, sell all that stuff. Hopefully not the fine flour, because that is actually going to be worth some money for me. And as you can see, we should be able to come over here and buy the fly vinyl, pretty fly. Okay, so we are apparently 200 coins short. Let me turn around. Ignore that happened. Yeah, so I can't count it. Can you guys tell that I just woke up? I don't know if you can, but I'm very, very tired right now. So yeah, hopefully we can trade with this carrot here. Give that to him, and then get this pretty fly vinyl. So hopefully we can get to, if we can, once we unlock the bazaar, hopefully we'll have about 500,000 coins, which should be enough for us to get farmer boots, which are a pretty good like starting item, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty nice to have farmer boots. They give a little bit of speed, a little bit of fortune, just all that kind of thing. So yeah, trade with this guy, and then we should be good. Okay, so now that we are farming, I just realized that I actually unlocked the Jacob event. I forgot the Jacob festival is unlocked at level 10, so I do have to go over here and talk to Jacob, and this is pretty cool because, once again, early game and even late game, this is pretty good for money. It's definitely going to be adding to the amount of money I make in total, and possibly, like, choosing which direction I go in terms of which crop I'm going to be farming at each time. So coming in here, I know it's only like 20,000 coins right now because I didn't get a medal, but once I do get medals and I start collecting those up, this is going to be very, very important. So yeah, I mean, I'll also take the 20,000 coins, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely not going to be turning that down. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I don't see why, this isn't a good unlock. And definitely something I should have done earlier though, because if I could have got a bronze medal already, then I would have made like an extra maybe 100,000 coins, which is even better. Okay, so currently Finnegan is mayor because I went on holidays for like 7 days, but I am finally back. And as you can see, there's a decent bit of profit to be made. With a lot of these guys, it's actually profitable. For him, no example, it's actually probably a little bit of profit, but considering I only have like 400,000 coins on me, or like 50,000 coins of profit I can get from each of these guys is pretty good. I know some of them aren't profit, and obviously those ones I'm still gonna accept because I need the farming XP and I need the like garden level as well. But realistically, a decent amount of these are profit, which is very nice to see. It also means a few other things. For example, if we just walk over to here and make our trades while I talk about it, Finnegan also gives a perk which expands the amount of people who can win a farming festival, which means that I can make a lot more money because you can actually, it's about 18,000 coins per Jacob's ticket, and I know it is very, very early game for me right now, which means when I'm getting a bronze medal, which is about let's say like, 200,000 coins, 200,000 extra coins per hour is pretty good, especially while I'm just leveling up my garden and stuff. It's pretty passive as well, and if I want to do some other things, there's a few funky things I can do with the bronze medals, which I will show you guys in a second, which can make me even more profit, and we can probably be making like a couple million coins per hour already, which I think is pretty nice considering my farming fortune is like 150, and I literally have no armor, no pet, and I'm using a rookie hoe, so the more money I can make, the better. So let's go look at that and see how we do. It's also, I believe, a Jacob's contest right now, which means I think it's like potato, which is very convenient. So I'm going to go do the potato contest, see if I'm able to get a bronze medal, and if I am, then we can look into that really cool method because it's pretty nice for making some early money from farming, and it's super, super easy. Okay, so I'm sure most of you are aware there's an NPC next to Jacob called Anita where you can trade in your medals and things for, other items and stuff. And as you can see here, there are a few items called the Hoe of Great Tilling, Hoe of Greatest Tilling, Hoe of Greater Tilling, and all these kind of things. And what you can do is if you get a bronze medal and you trade in 5 Jacob's tickets, which is only about like 90,000 coins, you can get about 400,000 coins per Hoe of Great Tilling, which is per bronze medal, which means you're making like an extra, like as you can see, like 500,000 coins, maybe probably if you include the ones that you already have in your inventory as well, about 600,000 coins, which is very nice because right now I can't even afford a personal compactor. So I'm going to put this up for a bin auction, and we're just going to keep doing a bunch of contests and making a decent bit of money from selling these Hoes of Great Tillings, and hopefully level up our garden a decent bit and our farming level so that eventually we can make our way to getting like decent armor. At least some semblance of armor would be very nice because right now we have literally nothing. Okay guys, so currently it is the year of the century, which means it's the 400th year. If you guys are playing on Hypixel right now, you'll understand. Basically, it's a big raffle event, and some of the raffle, like the ways to get raffle tickets, do actually involve farming. For example, vacuuming a pest. I believe there are some to like complete Jacob's events, all that kind of thing. Same with like doing a what do you call it, an NPC, like the things in the visitors in the garden. So for example, I'm gonna go get a raffle ticket by walking to the garden right now and trying to find an NPC that wants to buy something that I can sell, just for like a proof of concept to show you guys. This does add a little bit of gambling, a little bit of fun to the farming, but it's also just an extra way to make a bit of money, hopefully. You guys will see how in a second. As you can see, I just traded with this person. Now I should be able to go to the hub, and in the hub I can find somebody on the pink team and give them this slice of cake. So we go to the hub and we just try and find a lobby that has a bunch of people in it. I mean, this is a bit of a small lobby. Hopefully I can't see anybody in the pink team, I'm not gonna lie. So let me try and find one of the full lobbies. If you guys have slices of cake, I'd recommend you come to any lobby. There's usually gonna be people standing around. For example, right here, let me give them the cake, they accept it. Hey, 10,000 coins isn't bad, and I'll certainly take a raffle ticket as well. So yeah, now there's a few other like little house, what do you call them? It's been a month since I made a video, and I'm forgetting how to speak. I got a bit of like housekeeping to do. For example, over here, I need to check out my Jacob's events because I believe that, okay, only one Jacob ticket, but yeah, coming over here, is my money making method of hose still working? Doesn't seem so. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like 100,000 coins. Hopefully the one I put up on auction is sold, because otherwise I'm not gonna be making like an additional 400k. I believe the reason the price has dropped is because everybody is doing the Jacob events now to try and get the raffle tickets, which just means that the price is going to go down as the supply is going up. I'm pretty sure I got like a C in economics, not gonna lie, but that seems pretty close. As you can see, it didn't sell, so I'm gonna come in here, just chuck it up for like 90k and see if there's anything better to spend my Jacob tickets on, because I do still think it's pretty decent profit. It's just like I have to find a good item to use, so hopefully in the garden I will find something. Usually there's an item, usually there's something lying around. I think let's see, if we go to the hoes, okay, if we buy a hoe of greater tilling, that should still be the same amount of profit. Actually, yeah, it's double the like cost and double the price, so it is still like 500k per Jacob's event, which is still pretty good right now because that is going to give me a bunch of bonuses that I need, and it's going to be very good early game farming money, which is usually where the problem lies. Okay, so using this raffle event, we can actually pull the one raffle ticket that we got from using that visitor while we're waiting for the garden, the like Jacob's event to happen. So pretty much we can come in here and draw our one ticket. Now, realistically, we could actually get a handle from this, I believe. I think because of the 5 major and whatever, I'm pretty sure it's like 1 out of 100,000. So definitely not a likelihood, but you got to be in it to win it, you know what I mean? We got nothing. Okay, that's probably the worst option possible. I think nothing is pretty bad. So we're just going to go to a lobby, find somebody in the red team, and just give them the slice of cake. We could technically make like 2 million coins here if we get a token of the century. You can also get about like 500,000 coins out of it. So there's definitely like potential here. Let me just find somebody and right click on them. And surely we get like a little bit of a bonus. I would love 2 million coins right now, especially this early into the... Okay, so we got 1,000 mining XP. That might be the worst thing possible, but hey... We got to go back to farming anyway. This is only like a little bonus on top, so let's go back to the real moneymaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to a realization that I'm, definitely not going to be getting any positioning in this melon contest. I don't know why, but I guess it's because like melon makes the most money and people sweat it, but these contests were way easier. I mean, 19,000, 17,000. Melon is just like ridiculously hard for some reason, but I guess I could imagine why. But what I am going to be doing is realizing that I definitely need a better setup. And the reasoning behind that is because even though I am getting absolutely smoked in this contest, I do still need to realize that like I have 120 farming fortune. As much as I am trying to level up my skills and stuff, I would like to be making a little bit of extra money just so I can buy the things that will like increase my farming fortune and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is I really want a lantern helmet and eventually some rancher boots, but for now I guess just farmer boots because I don't have 5 million coins, I'm gonna be honest. I have no money. Farming makes such bad money early game, it actually like hurts me to play. But yeah, what we're gonna do is the lantern helmet, which as you can see, the raw craft cost is only 200k, while the like actual cost on the auction house is 500k, which tells me that there is a very large potential for profit to be made, but also tells me that I should probably just level up my, I should probably just level up my pumpkins instead of paying an extra 300k, which is like half my net worth right now. It is really bad, guys. I have like no money. I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but like it's not that good. So yeah, I'm going to do the pumpkins in this plot, and then also I have a few other things that I want to do, which I think is definitely going to increase my farming fortune. I'm just going to try and increase it a little bit. Obviously, I think in the next episode, I'm going to be working on a mega farm and working on getting my farming fortune and all that up. This episode is really just the preparations for that, so yeah. But coming into the next thing, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be buying 3 enchanted golden carrots, which are going to be profitable, and I'm going to be coming over here and buying myself farmer boots, which from my understanding are about the same price on the auction house as they are to make. So it is, I mean, maybe I'm losing like 20k, but realistically it's going to help me out in the long term and make the 20,000 coins back very easily. What I'm going to do is talk to this legendary NPC here to get a bunch of copper, which is going to be profitable because now I can come over here. Thank you for saying that my farm is worth 60 million coins. I don't believe that is true, but I do appreciate it. We can come in here into the shop, and I should be able to, in the Sky Mart, I should be able to buy myself these 2 little pieces of equipment, which each give me like 10 farming fortune, but it is just a nice bonus to have. Like I'm really dependent on every single fortune I can get here. I mean, I have 161 right now, so it's not looking very good. I'm gonna go farm up these pumpkins and hopefully get enough collection, which is only like 5,000 to unlock the lantern helmet, and from there I can make a little bit more money as well. Okay, so coming in here, as you can see, we finally unlocked the lantern helmet, but I don't have enough enchanted pumpkins, so I'm just going to go and buy some from the bazaar. Now this is going to be giving me additional fortune when I hold out an axe, which is fine because the best one for money, I believe, at least when I did my research, which was like 3 months ago, the best way to make money is through melons, which means that, it's just going to work anyway. And by the time I'm actually going towards making money, I'm probably going to have better armor than a lantern helmet. But honestly, the way this is going and the fact that I make no money early game, I really have no clue at all. So yeah, pretty much what I'm going to do is go farm and see how much money I'm making right now using this really bad setup, just to give you guys an example of like how little money you make early game. Okay, so ignoring that voice crack, Coming in here, as you can see, I just got farming level 21, which is good because I think that gives me access to rancher boots. Now, obviously that is like 5 million coins, and right now my entire net worth is like 10 mil, and most of the money is obviously like being spent on things, so I can't really afford it. But what I can afford to do is buy myself a rabbit pet, which is good because, as everybody knows, you need to get your farming level up, A, because it gives you more farming fortune, B, because it gives you access to better farming equipment and farming gear and all that kind of thing. So a rabbit pet is pretty much the best option right now. It is 750,000 coins, which is a lot of money, but, you know, coming in here, it is going to help me out with getting more farming XP, which is nice because, you know, it's just better in general. Okay, so here we go. What we have done so far in the first episode, not a lot accomplished, but the thing about farming is that you make money exponentially. As you can see, we got the farmer boots, we got the lantern helmet, we have farming 21, which gives us access to some items, and then garden-wise, we're about level 8 or so. We want to be getting, you know, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be farming melons most of the way because it does make the most money. And I think making money is my main priority right now. I might switch over to mushrooms, as I said before, because they are the best in terms of getting XP, but I don't even have them unlocked yet, so there's no point even going for it right now. Now, in the next episode, what I plan on doing is making a mega farm that I can basically AFK for melons, and then the plan is just to like watch YouTube and stuff while I just AFK there, and hopefully I can level it up, make some more money, buy some more upgrades, improve, and just, you know, gradually increase the amount of money I make so that we can, you know, make the Hyperion. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, on screen is going to be a few more episodes or some other series as you like completed Hyperion series. So like Iron Man to Hyperion, combat, all these kind of things. I think you'll really enjoy them. So check them out, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.